Sir. You have to move along.
Wait, what? Why?
It's against the law. You're not allowed to stand there.
Snapping that center shot of the Las Vegas Strip from a pedestrian bridge is no more. It's now illegal to stand or stop on the bridges. Visitors often take photos or watch street performers from there.
That's right. If you're in Vegas for the Super Bowl, to party, to gamble,
or just to enjoy being in fake Europe,
you better not stand still or risk a hefty fine of up to $1,000 or possibly even 6 months in jail.
Oh, that's bullshit. I'll stop where I want.
To get to the bottom of this, I hit the streets of Vegas to talk to locals and tourists alike to investigate why the new law and why now.
Think twice before stopping to take photo on Las Vegas Strip. Stopping or standing is now banned on the pedestrian bridges on the Las Vegas Strip.
You know why they think so? Why they're doing that, sir?
Why are you doing that?
Keep some of the riffraff out for them. You know, they be out here hustling. You know what I mean? Like,
What are you doing out here?
hustling.
Why do you think they have this law?
I think maybe because people are drunk and they don't want somebody going off, or people fighting and someone get hurt. Go get
Maybe it's a
them
big
over.
crowd.
Can I ask you a quick question about this new law right here? You don't want to speak about this? Is this a legitimate law?
Speak about it.
You can't speak about it. Why not?
One, that ain't got nothing to do with me. Two, I'm at work. I can't do.
The ordinance itself states that stopping on the pedestrian bridges creates conditions that can foment disorder, which in turn can lead to crime and serious safety issues. In a recent statement, Clark County said that, quote, "The pedestrian flow zone ordinance will help ensure our world-class tourism destination remains a safe place for people to visit and transverse." And to the gentleman I interviewed who brought up the point about eliminating the riffraff, Las Vegas, like most metropolitan areas in the US, has experienced a spike in homelessness in recent years, with many of these folks living in the underground tunnel system beneath the Strip, but many are also present in the highly trafficked pedestrian bridges connecting the dozens of hotels and casinos on the Strip.
In reality, we have no target here except people who would create an environment that isn't safe on those bridges.
Not discounting the importance of public safety and giving the local police the authority to take action against quote-unquote dangerous individuals, might there be other reasons why the government would make it a crime to do something as innocuous as standing still on a public sidewalk?
Because they want control, man. It's all about control, bro. It starts off slowly, you know what I'm saying? And it starts off like real nonchalant that you don't understand what's going on, and pretty soon all your rights are gone and everything else is gone. You don't even understand what's going on. You put a dog in a cage for too long, they're gonna go crazy. Do you feel like you're in a cage right now? So. Oh. Damn, okay.
What if you wanted to stand here and protest?
Goddamn right I would.
But then that would be, they could kick you out for that now.
Well, take me to jail. Goddamn it, I'll do that time standing on my head. I'm gonna stand here. I mean, honestly, it's a beautiful fucking view, right?
It is a great view.
Why the can't I take a picture? Is that a crime?
It is, actually.
From a political perspective, this wouldn't be the first time a state or local government has enacted laws that would, in effect, control or limit your First Amendment right to free speech and assembly. During the 1960s, several southern states attempted to limit civil rights protests and marches through various means, including requiring permits for public gatherings, which were often then denied, or using existing laws to arrest protesters for vagrancy, loitering, or quote-unquote disturbing the peace. Just last year, Florida lawmakers made it illegal to protest or gather at the state capitol, including any demonstrating, speech-making, holding of vigils or sit-ins, or any other similar activities conducted for the purpose of demonstrating approval or disapproval of government policies or practices, or expressing a view on public issues, or bringing into public notice any issue or other matter. Fact is, these pedestrian bridges are the most convenient and efficient ways to navigate the Las Vegas Strip on foot, which makes any kind of public protest or gathering in this area highly visible and impactful.
The American Civil Liberties Union of Nevada has opposed the new law and threatened litigation, saying there's no clear definition of the crime. The ACLU says it and other civil rights organizations have concerns about how this will be enforced and plan to sue Clark County. Police say they will warn people, then take action if needed. But there's no indication what action is connected to each punishment.
So when laws cite quote-unquote public safety as the reason to limit or shut down public gatherings, even peaceful ones, we must ask, what is the real motivation or agenda?
I'm pretty sure they're going to use it as discretion. I'm pretty sure they have in place for certain reasons.
Beyond political motivations, there are, of course, as usual, also economic and financial reasons why it would be kind of nice to give law enforcement the power and discretion to remove people from pedestrian bridges if they so choose. Last year, Formula One signed a 10-year contract with the city of Las Vegas to host the Las Vegas Grand Prix, a street race that runs through the heart of the Strip down Las Vegas Boulevard. It just so happens that many of these public pedestrian bridges offer a prime view of the race. During the event last November, organizers attempted to block such views by covering the walkway's glass panels with white film, but that didn't stop throngs of people from stopping and viewing the race for free.
My favorite part of attending F1 Las Vegas is watching all the people who do not have tickets finding places to watch and film the race. And there's not much security can do about it.
So this is one of the escalators that you can go down and you can actually see the turn of the racetrack.
And as you slowly go down, you have a beautiful angle of the cars at the turns. Even the local police are getting in on the escalator action.
When the average price of entry to the event is in excess of $1,000 per ticket, and given the fact that Formula One also tried to extort local businesses into paying exorbitant fees just because their establishment happens to have a view of the Strip, it wouldn't be a stretch to speculate that the same billion-dollar corporation could also strong-arm local politicians to pass such a law that would, in future races, give law enforcement the authority to legally remove people from what would otherwise be considered a public space, all with the promise of course, bringing in billions of dollars to the city. I must add that the true economic impact of Formula One, at least for Las Vegas locals, is still under much dispute. And more generally, the economy of Las Vegas is predicated on enticing tourists to spend money at its hotels and casinos, be it through gambling, attending shows, or dining. As the one gentleman I interviewed alluded to, the act of standing around and enjoying a great view of the city doesn't quite mesh with this business model. This point, I think, touches on a much broader issue: the reduction and sometimes elimination of public spaces in America and abroad, aimed at transforming areas and experiences traditionally available for public leisure into privatized, revenue-generating opportunities.
Entrepreneur Dan Biederman says it's silly to think that way, and he should know because he converts government parks into privately managed ones.
Whatever the reason, it's hard to argue how this law is anything but yet another step towards taking power away from the people and consolidating that power and control within the hands of centralized authorities, be it the government, the police, or giant mega corporations.
You're not allowed to stopping or standing is banned on the pedestrian bridges in Las Vegas Strip.
We're
just
all
passed.
breaking the law right now.
We are all breaking the law right now. This just passed like last week, January 17th. But I do want to hear, if somebody agrees with this law, I would love to hear that.
No. So, who agrees? Nobody.
You agree?
No. So everyone that doesn't agree with the law, say the law.
Yeah, as a law-abiding citizen, at least for laws I agree with, I decided to be a good citizen and inform people of the new law, while at the same time, breaking that law. Oh, and of course, offering people free donuts.
Would you like to foment disorder or have a donut with me? Yeah. Yes, please. What's your name? Ryan, nice to meet you, man. There's a new law in Las Vegas that you cannot stand on these pedestrian walkways.
Why?
Why? Well, it's because of this. Because this is what they say. Why?
That's stupid. There's enough space.
I was good. They're saying open bar for the ladies at the Marquee nightclub tonight. Free donut or Marquee nightclub? Which one would you pick? Do you see that sign over there? It's saying you can't have any chairs, tables. I'm here protesting. And you get a free donut. I promise it's not laced with anything. There's a camera guy right there.
Oh, this is for you. God, I did not see that guy at all.
This law that just passed. It's a law. It's a sign over there. It says you cannot have tables or chairs here. So I'm here with a table.
Oh, man. Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. You could have, is there one left? Yes, you can have the last donut.
For sure.
Yes, have a good night, guys. Appreciate you guys. I'm out of donuts.
Overall, my experience showed mixed reactions to the new law. Many people were indifferent, feeling that it doesn't really affect them. Some people viewed it as a legitimate measure for public safety, while others criticized it as a means for the government and the elite to yet again further their control over the masses.
That is it for me this week. I don't know how much they're enforcing this law. We haven't gotten kicked out yet. I don't know if we will. But the point is, they do reserve the right to kick you out if they want to kick you out. Let me know what your thoughts are in the description below. If you enjoy my work, please go ahead and like this video, share with as many people as you can. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already done so. Hit that notification bell. And as always, appreciate your time, and I'll see you in the next one.